Hey, last week we told you about the top tech gifts you can get for under $100, but if your pockets aren't that deep, how about $50?
Oh, that sounds good.
Check them all out at datadoctors.com/radio.
More my style.
Yep.
Tech knowledge for your technology.
Data Doctors radio program.
All right. We've teased this for the last hour and 45 minutes.
Ish.
People probably don't believe at this point that we're actually doing this. Joining us live in studio, our friend, retired Major League pitcher, and a guy that makes me feel like a dwarf, Randy Johnson.
No, he's a photographer.
I'm getting there. Don't slow your roll, Colburn. And photographer. Now, sorry. Should I go back and do that again?
No, go ahead.
Randy, welcome to the Data Doctors radio program. Thanks for dropping in.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
So, Randy, we were talking way back several months ago about your hobby, which is now turned into your second career. It's something that you've been passionate about. When did you start shooting? When did you start into the photography world?
I probably started back in high school, and then I got personally to the next level of what I did know at a high school level. I got to into college, taking photojournalism, working for the college newspaper, working as a freelance photographer for a rock magazine, and then just having the ability to learn more skills about the photography, developing, and obviously back then we're talking 83, 84, 85. We're talking about film still, not digital,
right?
And not Lightroom and Photoshop and all that. So learning the process and then seeing the final result, your picture published in the college newspaper or magazine.
Now everybody's assuming, he dropped his glove and ball and now he's picked up a camera. It's like, no. This is not. And if you see the quality of the images, this is not somebody that just picked up a camera.
Both of you have had great resources in the ability of helping me and getting me to the next level of my photography, whether it's editing or stuff on the computer.
Yeah. So when you said, "Hey, I'd like to put a website together," and this is the reason we wanted to have Randy on today, because he's Randy Johnson, but you know what? He has the same problem a lot of us have when it comes to I want to put something up on the internet, and the first thing we talked about was a website, and I knew we worked with each other long enough, and I knew that teaching you HTML and getting into this, this whole web development, it's programming. It's just way too much work. So for those of you looking out there, WordPress is, if you're really into writing a lot and you're going to add pictures and things, that might be a good place to start. But what we ended up with, that I think, Randy, you'll agree, is probably a lot easier than anything else we looked at, was Tumblr. Tumblr is a blogging site, but it's really designed for this type of digital content. So it's real easy to put pictures up, and there's a bazillion templates that you can choose from, and we'll probably change it 10 more times. But
yeah.
In using Tumblr, I mean, obviously, Kim was saying there's certain things that we could have went to, but they would have been much more difficult at this level where I'm at right now. And I think what I wanted to do is I wanted to be in the whole process. Take the picture, develop the picture on my Lightroom, and now post it onto my website and be able to edit it when it's on my website. I don't want to have a webmaster be running my website. I want to do it. And so that's, I think, is what's so gratifying in the whole process, is taking the picture, downloading it, like I said, editing it on my Lightroom, and then putting it and posting it and seeing it on my website for nobody else but for my own gratification.
Sure.
But hopefully more people will see my website and see the stuff that I'm doing.
The cool thing about Tumblr and WordPress, these kinds of tools, A, they're free, and B, they'll even extend to your mobile devices. So if you've got an iPad, you've got an iPhone, you can actually work with, in the case of WordPress, if somebody posts a comment and you set it up so the comments don't show up unless you approve them, you can do it from your smartphone. You want to upload a picture from your iPad to your Tumblr account, whatever. So there's a million different ways to really use these technologies and the mobile platforms themselves. So everyone out there listening, you've either been in this situation or you know somebody that's in this situation where they don't want to get held hostage by a web developer. And I'm no knock on web developers. You guys do a great job. But in this particular case, in this scenario, when it's not something, you're not trying to change the world and you're not trying to generate millions of dollars. You're just trying to do something simple. But the big thing is you want to be able to manage it. That's really what the focus of all this is and all these tools. And it was great to kind of go through this adventure with you, Randy, so that we could actually educate some others on this.